I've bit the bullet. I've released it. It's, again, not finished. Still going to be working on it. But this version is the one that's going to be updated. No new versions will come out unless something happens. It's playable from start to finish. Everything's kind of sort of there. There's no furniture. There's more shit to come. So let's do it. It's now, when you're on the screen, the danger meter is turned off. So you can sit here, read things. It's got the title, the game. Press 0 to continue. Right inside your to-do list, find key 2 in your room. Key 3 is in the janitor's room. Key 4 is in wing 3 or section 3, and then use key 4 to exit. That's all you got to do. Get to the exit. However, the smoke will slowly fill the building up. If you don't get to the exit in time, you'll die. The janitor, when you're near him, he will heal you, but he's on the bottom floor, and that's going to be the first to fill up the smoke. There's the description of what the game is meant to be. It's, without doing any editing, it's a basic find the keys, exit the building. That's it. But when it becomes remixable, you should be able to come in here, rearrange the floor plan, all that sort of stuff relatively easily, and it still be playable as the same sort of game, but as a like level 2, level 3, whatever. No major additions are needed and all that sort of. That's the idea. That's the premise of the thing. To be a playable game on its own, but if you want to edit it, to have it be editable as easy as possible. So this screen here, title screen, it's the game is running in the background. It's just showing this. It's like a splash screen. It doesn't actually, there's no interactions in it or anything like that. It tells you what's going on and all that. Down the bottom left it says what the next update's going to be. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'll do a couple of head sculpts, start naming the rooms, and hopefully do some sculpting on the clothing, because the janitor, he's supposed to have, be like in a full suit, and you're supposed to be able to choose between like a t-shirt, long sleeve or short sleeve, long pants or short pants, that kind of thing. Those sculpts are to come, hopefully in the next update. So let's push circle and start it. As soon as you push circle, the timer starts. I've lengthened the time for it to start. Key 1 is always, key 2 is always there in your room. Like, eventually there'll be furniture in here, so you'd have to go looking for it. But that's always going to be the same spot. If we come down here, key 3 is in the janitor's room, as you saw on the splash screen. Oh, there's the janitor. So being near him will heal you. So let's grab the key out of here. So there's key 3. Then we can scoot across the other side, and the room, bottom floor should start filling up with smoke now. Now this floor here has, there it is there, damage is taken. One's here. This is random. Oh, bottom floor. Bullseye. Speed running. So the bottom one has one spot it could be in. The second floor has 2 spots it can be in, and the third floor has 1 spot it can be in. So there's 4 spots in that wing, all up it could be in. So if I come over to this side here has 2 possible locations, and the next floor up has 3 possible, 1 possible location. So that's 4 all up. So if I come over here, all these rooms are accessible if you have the right key. Key 1 is the one you start with. There's your enemy. Again, he's likely to change. And there's the exit, which requires, if you step back, requires key 4. And I go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So that's what you gotta do. Find the key. I was lucky. I got the bottom floor for the key. It does have its menu system in here. Again, these are going to be the clothing options. So it's going to be kind of like a customizable character, sort of. It'd be like short sleeve, long pants, short pants, whatever. That there it's on. You can use it at the moment. So if you go in there and you click on it, you can turn the danger off. But the next update, that's going to go away. So you won't be able to turn it on or off. It'll be on all the time. Same with the lighting one. At the moment, you can turn the lighting on or off. But next update, that'll be gone. I've left them on for this update so that when the next updates and everything come out, you can always come back to this one. It should hopefully, when you click on it, play the latest version, or you should be able to scroll through and see other versions and better play them. So with a bit of luck, there'll always be this first release playable. Oh, he's opened the door for me. Thank you, sir, madam, whatever. His face is going to be painted to look like a gas mask, and obviously his clothing option is going to be a suit. Oh, hello. Your character is going to have the short tee, the long sleeve shirt, shorts, and long pants. Oh yeah, I need the key 4, which should be on this side. If you come over to the door, you can see here, smoke. Again, haven't gone for any massive realism because it's like, it's meant to be basic, it's meant to be a thing. It does still have the, if I'm in this zone here, this area lights up. If I leave this area, it's hard to see because it's faked, but if you look down the hallway, the lights aren't actually on. But it's got little spotlights there to make it look like they're on, so as you can see, they just came on. Lights are random. You will get a random chance of having outed lights. I can hear one crackling. That must be the one below. So in here, so you got on, crackling, on. It's totally random with that. This floor has 2 spots, so it's got here. Oh, there it is there. I think the other one is in this front room here. Yep. That's obviously not there, but it's a random of 4 slots. The danger meter is just a timer. So when it comes to remixable, you better just adjust it, make it shorter or longer. So if I bring up that and go danger on, it'll continue from where I left off. Same with the lighting. That'll be when you're playing or when you're editing it. When it comes editable, toggle it on or off, whether you want the lighting on or make your own lighting. In this environment, it looks moody, but if you don't want it to look moody, you can make your own lighting. Room names, again, suggestions, more than welcome. Collaborators, if anyone wants to do any sort of asset building, then they'll get a room named after them. And there's the exit. So there you go. There's the game. It's up. It's again. It's first release. It's nowhere near finished, but it's at the point now where I don't have to do a whole new release. I can just do a update. So the next one, like when I do the head sculpts, I'll update this one, and the game, the dreams, should automatically throw you into the newest one. But then you'll also be able to click on it and go, I want to play an older version. I can't really add much more in the way of size because I'm going to have to colour all this stuff, get rid of all this and all this extra stuff up here I'm not using. But just like in a real video game, when I say real video game, you know, like something's made in Unreal Engine or whatever, the assets, sometimes they leave them outside the boundary. It could cause lag or whatever. So if it gets too much in either of these two, I'll just cull these. If it doesn't, I'll leave them there. So that when I make it editable, if you want to use those assets, like you might turn around and say, oh, I might want to put a garden where this thing is. You might want to put garden beds up there. So you could use this and the railing and stuff like that, make gardens and whatever. So that's the plan. So you can, when it becomes remixable, you can make stage 2 or whatever, and it's going to be a piece of just rearrange the stuff, move, slot these things in where you want them and stuff like that. That was the idea. Playable with no editing, but if you want to edit it, nice and easy. The colors there, how some are darker than the others, it's pretty, what do you call it? Patterned. It's not random. I was going to try and randomize it, but I'm not going to bother because you can't notice it when you're playing. And it's not meant to be like a 3-hour gaming experience. It's meant to be, you can jump in, go, oh yeah, I might play the game for, what's it take? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, if that. You can come in here, grab your stuff. All the options are there. Those do nothing at the moment. If you want to go exploring, turn the danger off. As I was saying, next update, the danger option and the lighting option will be hidden. You'd have to edit it to change them, and these will become something else. The top line's going to be chest options, so it'll be standard, short sleeve shirt, long sleeve shirt, standard, shorts, long pants, and then the bottom want to be, I don't know, like Easter eggs or bunny ears or cat's tail or something like that, those kind of things. Other than that, it's just going to be making furniture. That's why if you want to make an asset, if it's low thermal, and someone's made an asset that fits, I've said it before, fits the theme, beds, couches, tables, chairs, that sort of stuff, wall paintings, stuff that can be hung on the wall, that kind of stuff. Throw me a message on Dreams, say look, I've got this asset, you want to use it. If it fits, I'll plonk it in. If, for example, it's wall painting or a chair or something like that, I'll place it in. I need key 2 to open that. And then all of a sudden, we'll come in here. Just say I use your couch and your name is Bob. This room here will all of a sudden have a name, Bob there. Unit Bob or Bob's Unit or something like that. And then inside here, we'll have the painting that I got from you as the main focus. These ones here are also going to be hidden. They're just the early version of the let's turn it off. The early version of the cupboards. They'll be moved out of the room. They do have key 2 in it, but it's kind of like you get key 2 in your room, so it's pointless in being here. But you know, next update they'll be gone out of the main play area. I'll probably end up sticking them in the same spot as the Easter egg spot at the moment. Actually, they look like they could be lowered, but you know, whatever. There was something else I was going to mention. Yeah, this wall here is going to be changed. It's not going to be like it is now. It's going to be, hopefully, like I was saying with the garden beds, it's going to hopefully be like a balcony. But I've got to try and decide on what kind. Is it going to be a balcony where it's looking over to the city? In which case I've got to sculpt a cityscape, or is it just going to be a balcony that goes to like a wall of a building you can see slightly down the sides? But then I've got to worry about, can you see the grass at the bottom, or do I just put flames? So yeah, so there will be a change here on this wall here. Don't know what it'll be yet. Same with down here. These doors down the end here. If I come down the end and show you this one here, at the moment you can go in there. These here will be kind of like Easter eggs or something like that, and the doors will be hidden until something is triggered. So it could be maybe when you're certain, like if your health is under a certain number, the door will appear and then you can go in there and there'll be a collectible. That's the idea with this one and the next one up. His animation or its animation I'm kind of happy with it. I think I'm going to leave it as it is. It's just going to be walking backward and forwards. I'm going to make him light up. So he's going to have a torch on his shoulder or his head or something like that. So that you'll see him walking around. Because at the moment, the only way that clues in that is the room you've got to go to is the light above the door. It's always going to be lit. Even if that's a broken light, there will always be a light source just above the door. So when you look down here, you'll see, oh, that bit's a little bit brighter than everywhere else. And that will hopefully clue you into it. Hopefully I'm going to play something here that's going to be, I don't want to say, again, don't want to say Easter egg, but it's going to be more like a changeable reference. So it could be, I don't know, something to do with dreams. Maybe it's going to be like an imp display or something like that. I don't know yet. Or it could be the latest asset that's been added to the game, have like a display case and have a shrunken down version in there or something like that. So if a chair's added, new content's added, and now it's new chair, then maybe there'll be a cabinet here that'll display it in a smaller version. This is the new content. Because it seems silly just having, like, I know buildings do it all the time, but I could put a door here, like a normal swing door, and have a, in fact I might do that, have a standard swing door, so when you come up to here, you can walk in there and have like a trophy room or something that's showing off the new assets or whatever. I could also make it so that is a link to another creation or something like that. I don't know yet, but there'll be something here. So that bit there will change. The bit up here, that wall up there will change. So if I come all the way to the top, this guy keeps coming all the way up. He can sense you through the floors, so... Oop, and he got me. Yeah, so see, as you can see, like there's a balcony here, and you can see over it, and there's a roof. Nothing's going to change there. That door down the end, there's the exit. I'm going to change the surround of the door to a different colour, so you can see that's the exit. Because at the moment, all the doors are exactly the same. And you need some sort of indicator that this is where you got to go. Because rule of thumb is you don't when you're making games is don't leave your player just wandering trying to figure something out. Always give them a hint. So if I walk up to him now, as you can see, I'm gaining health. So long as I stay near him within a certain radius, I'll be gaining health. But as I said before, him being down here, this is the first floor that fills up with smoke. So if I turn the danger back on, as you can see, this room's like chock-a-block full of smoke. I was going to make the smoke an always there type thing, but without putting any sort of stuff on the HUD, going, oh, danger, danger, Will Robbins, you kind of need some sort of indicator, so the smoke will slowly fill up. So if I come to the top floor, let's see if we can see it. It's hard to spot. Actually, if I turn off the lighting, maybe it's it easier. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's just now hitting the floor. Actually, it's nearly halfway up the walls. It's kind of knee height. So it is slowly filling up. You can see it clear as day. So that's, so with that, I didn't want to put a hard. It's that. So you can see how there. You can clearly see how full the room is. So there you go. Key 2's in your bedroom. Key 3's in a janitor's room, bottom floor. Those two are always in the same location. Key 4 is in wing 3, or private wing, which is this one over here. All these doors requires key 3, which is in the janitor's room, to open. Go in there. It's one possible spot on the top floor, two possible spots on the bottom floor, and one possible on in the middle floor, and one possible on the bottom floor. That can be adjusted. I can always go and make it. Every room has a possible chance of being in it, but do I do that and have it cruel to the point where like you're going to be dying all the time trying to find this key? So that's why there's one on the bottom floor. So if it's not there, you don't have to go searching the other rooms. Just go straight to the second floor. Second floor's got 2, just to give it that little bit of, oh no, it's not in that one. It could have been the other room. And then top floor, if you've done those 3, you don't want to be like, oh, panic, panic, panic. I was going to do 3 on the top floor, but it's like, no, that again, that's too cruel. The exit room isn't just going to be the pad on the floor. That is going to change if I go to the edit mode. Yes, as you can see right now, it's just a pad on the floor. That is going to change. The pad will be more of a hidden thing. And I'm going to make this look more like a lift or a staircase. So when you open the door, there'll be like a staircase. Looks like it goes to the roof access or something like that. You walk in there and boom, done. At the moment, it just comes up to the outer world. So I'm going to call the stream there, guys. If you've got dreams, it's up. You can play it. It's playable from start to finish. I've not found any major issues. Now, obviously, character models, the actual body itself is fine. The hands, I'm going to add hands. That's only a matter of plonking the hands on there. And furniture. Those are the 2 main ones. The head sculpts, I think I'm just going to make a sculpt and put it on top. So I'll make a mask, put it on top of the other character, and make this character have generic look. Because it's not a male, it's not a female. It's a player. The furniture, I'm going to sculpt very basic shapes to start with, because I'm thinking I was going to try and go like maybe make a sitting animation or something like that for some of the furniture. Because if I go to I do have some. What if I can remember what they're called? No, okay, I can't remember what they called. I do have some that have sitting animations that can sit in a chair and stuff like that. I was going to do some of that, but I thought, yeah, maybe not. Maybe if I do add it, it's going to add more to the thermal. So it's like maybe not. We'll see. The health, your character getting your health back. I'm thinking of adding a vending machine up the top floor, so that you can get it when you get to the top floor. Maybe where that gap is, we can look down to the staircase to stop you jumping back down again. Maybe have a vending machine where you can walk up, press square to activate it, and it'll give you, I don't know, 10 health or 20 health or 25 health. Or but then I'll have to add a collection system of coins or something. So then I'll just make, I don't know, like maybe some notes, paper notes, and have them sprawled around the map. So you can click on them and go, or walk over them and pick them up, and then you get money, and then you can use that on the vending machine, something like that. We'll see. Early days. I'm out of here. Stay safe. I'll catch you next time.